I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
Let's clap for that, you stupid bastard.
Lion dog face Tony Silver. You're a damn liar, man. You want to check my shape on? Let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take an IQ test.
I think I probably have a much higher IQ than you do.
The press always asks me, don't I wish I were debating him? No, I wish we were in high school. I could take him behind the gym.
I like kids better than people.
I don't want you to have to stand all alone, but it's up to you. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. How you doing, Eric? Vice President. Good. All right. It's easy being Vice President. You don't do anything. It's like being a grandfather. Yeah, that's it.
It says that 10 years from now, if you're a 65-year-old who's eligible for Medicare, you should have to pay nearly $6,400 more than you would today.
Now, Sleepy Joe would say the unemployment rate in the great state of Ohio. No, you're in South Carolina. Joe, you're in South. They come up and you ever see the guy that no, it's South Carolina. It's not Ohio. Okay. Then he goes, all right, Iowa. Did you say Iowa? No.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. I never make any big gaps.
I believe in the Second Amendment, but nobody says you can have a magazine with 100 clips in it.
200 million people have died. We cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me. We can only reelect Donald Trump. All men and women created by you know the thing. Hey everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband.
As Barack says, a three-letter word, jobs, J-O-B-S, jobs.
From the time I got to the Senate 180 years ago, you know, what President Trump has done in his spreading of racism, the way he deals with people based on the color of their skin, their national origin, where they're from. I'm the only Irishman you're going to find that doesn't drink. They're going to put you all back in chains. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Unlike the African-American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm like the token black or the token woman.
Specifically, have you taken a cognitive
No,
test?
I haven't taken the test. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say?
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
Was he reading that off a teleprompter as usual? Because
Yep,
so far,
I think it was.
he's even done news conferences and they give him the questions. I've never seen this. Nobody's ever given me the questions.
Well, Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden's getting attention for using a teleprompter before answering a voter's question.
You can hear him ask a member of his staff to move up, which could only be a teleprompter. Take a listen.
And I would like to know, what will your administration do to help them give them that chance? Thank you.
Move it up here. Deeply held by President. Stop moving what's this thing called? Teleprompter. Barack always kids and he says, Joe Biden, he said, I'm learning to speak without a teleprompter. Joe's learning to speak with one. What's the president doing? Look, Venezuela's top-line message. And eliminate Obamacare in the middle of a pandemic. And to quote, reopen. That's number one. Okay, I lost that.
Yeah, well, but that's good because we could talk you and I on that.
Okay,
but it's
think about where we are today.
There were more. He's staying in again today. The guy. Hey, champ, if I lose to a guy that's like you losing to a fighter that, you know, hasn't worked out in the last 6 months. This guy never goes out. It's terrible, huh? Oh, you better make sure we're not going to be very embarrassed. I lost to a guy that didn't campaign. You know why he's not campaigning? I guess it's an energy factor. So what the hell is going on? If I lose to a man that doesn't campaign, no, he's announced every day, we're going to stay in today.